So yeah, we're worried. Yeah, we're overwhelmed. We can still have some fun today.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So let's,
And yeah, so one thing that with the seriousness point that we started with, I think a timer is a really good friend to a parent. To say, I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and let's just be goofy and silly. Or I'm going to set it for 20 minutes and I'm going to put my phone down and whatever you want to do, let's do.
yeah, I love that.
And because you can't do that all day. And a lot of people try to do it all day and you'll be burned out in no time.
Yeah. 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 The timer, and we can talk about the digital stuff too. There are a lot of classes on my website about screen time. And
Yeah.
I know that almost everyone I know, all the parents are saying, you know what, the rules are kind of out the window right now because we're in survival.
Yeah.
I heard somebody, maybe it was Glennon, talking about put the TV on. If you're really burnt out, put the TV on, turn off the volume and turn on the subtitles or the captions. And 2 hours later, that's your reading lesson.
That's excellent. I think that we do have to let go of some of this anxiety about schoolwork.
Yes.
Because
yeah,
your children will be fine.
That's right.
And
yeah.
this is all very clear. Anybody who's had one child sick for a few months, they catch up, they're fine. Everybody's in the same boat. There's so much pressure about this, but actually priority one should be getting through it, connecting, and that's sharing, I call my book Playful Parenting, but that's because play goes out the window when things are under stress.
Mm-hmm.
But actually play is one way to connect, but empathy and emotional understanding is another way.
Yeah.
And these are the two main ways, empathy and play. And that means if you can be scared together, you can be sad together, you can be happy together, you're sharing that emotion.
Attachment is one of the cornerstones of my work. I love the work of Dr. Gordon Neufeld and the stages of attachment that he ushers us through as he helps us understand the first 6 years of a child's life in terms of proximity, sameness, belonging and loyalty. Belonging and loyalty, significance, love, and being known. And I build a lot on that in my work, in my classes, my membership program, my books. And one of the ways that we foster attachment, and which has the additional benefit not only of making us feel close to our children and vice versa, but that reduces oppositional behavior, that creates receptivity in kids so that they will tell us what they're going through. And one of the best ways to foster attachment is play, right?
Yep, absolutely. And if you're not playful, I have good news for you, which is I was not a playful person. I was not a relaxed, goofy person. I'm glad to hear that you were, Susan, but I wasn't. And I learned on the job. Having a child, one of the most fun things I found was how to figure out what makes them laugh. And, it's not serious lectures that make them laugh. It's not worrying, so I had to give up some of that and do more falling over and making funny voices and wearing funny hats and being silly and joining in and I also had to push my own fears. So we want our children to be brave and courageous and confident. We have to push ourselves where we're afraid. You mentioned Gordon Neufeld, and there's something that I took from him that I found really valuable, which is this idea that is called connect before you direct.
Yes.
And I think this is really profound. And in this, being with our kids 24/7, it's going to come up more. It's like time to do your homework, turn off the TV, stop playing the games. We really want to, we do all this directing, and then we either get yeah, or fine, or no way, or and the problem is not that the child is disobedient and defiant, and the problem is that there's no connection first.
That's right.
So before you say time to turn off the video game, you walk over, you sit down next to them, shoulder to shoulder, What are you playing? What are you watching? What are you doing? Tell me about it. Oh, that's so interesting. I know it's going to be hard to turn it off and do some schoolwork.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah. Great.